Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. So, at the end of the previous episode, we managed to find the entrance to the Underdark and explored around the entrance a little bit. Uh, if you remember, I had a problem getting to one chest that was like above the rafters, but off camera I just stacked up some crates, and getting up there wasn't a problem at all after that. So I got some extra loot, and actually one item that I found there is pretty interesting. It's this armor. I replaced the one that we've been using up until now, this hide armor that gave us bonus to initiative and dexterity saving throws. This one, this is better for, I think, like a ranger, something like that. I mean, it wasn't bad for a cleric, but this one could be much better. Well, it depends on what exactly the radiant shockwave does, because I have no idea. We now have +1 AC because of the new armor, so our tank is at this point at AC 18, which is not bad at all, I would say. For level 4, yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with AC. Plus, we have some buffs that can take it even higher, so I think so far so good. And now, what the armor does. Radiating shockwave. When the wearer deals radiant damage, they cause a radiant shockwave. So I have no idea what radiant shockwaves are, but this is basically made for a cleric. At this point, we have like Guiding Bolt and Sacred Flame as somewhat reliable ways of dealing radiant damage, but on next level, when we get the level 3 spells, we can get oh, how is it called? Spiritual Guardians, I think that's the spell. And that, as long as we concentrate on it, it does radiant damage to everything around us. So as long as that spell is up, it should be constantly proccing that radiant shockwave, and I guess we'll find out what the effect is, but it sounds like a pretty good combo. So hopefully this is going to work. There is one problem. There is a small chance that Shadowheart is actually evil, and if that's the case, the spell, instead of radiant damage, would be doing necrotic damage, if I remember correctly, and then this whole thing wouldn't work at all. But well, for now, I definitely want to test it. I think I'm gonna keep the other armor for now, just in case. But well, I think this should be a pretty damn good combo, and I really hope it's going to work. Okay, what else did you miss? I explored once again the areas of the temple that we went through last time. Just found some books, nothing else, and then I took the portal and returned to the entrance of the grove. I actually entered the grove. I wanted to do some shopping because once again we have a lot of garbage in the inventory that we need to sell. But basically, right behind the gate there is an event, so I reloaded, and we will go through everything together. I want to make sure that we don't miss anything important. So what we want to do, talk to the refugees. That's one thing, and then talk to Halcyon, see where that goes. I'm really curious, how is the interaction between Halcyon and what's her name? Karga, I think, going to be. Like, if we'll all pretend like nothing happened, that she is actually fine, or if we will um, somehow, or if Halcyon somehow discovers that she is actually secretly evil. At least that's my feeling. What I had to, uh, from interactions with her, that could be interesting. And I'm not sure if I should go there at our current state in case there is a fight. But yeah, I would rather do all of the talking and then take a long rest. I think this whole episode is actually going to be a lot of talking because then in the camp we'll also have to talk to everyone again, see what's new. But well,
Let's move.
let's begin
If not
so that we don't
over,
spend the whole
then
episode
through.
in front of the grove. Also, I checked some more pieces of gear, especially boots. We had like 5 new pairs of boots, so I shuffled that around a little bit. Um,
One with the
One
weed.
thing maybe worth mentioning, Gale will probably adopt a new strategy for every fight, and we'll start every fight by throwing a bottle of water under his feet so that he can reliably activate his lightning charges. Excuse me. Lightning charges, I think, as far as I understand it, for every charge you do +1 lightning damage whenever you attack something or hit something. And if you have 5 charges and hit something, then they get consumed and you deal extra 1 to 8 lightning damage. So a little bit of extra damage can be useful. We should be able to get to 5 charges once every 2 turns, so it can actually add quite a lot of extra damage if you combine it with like Firebolt. I don't think it like needs a specific type of damage to proc. I think it's only as long as we hit. So it could almost like double the damage of Firebolt every 2 turns. So it would be what, 2 to 18 damage for nothing, basically, not burning a spell slot. That sounds decent.
Adventure
Okay, fine.
awaits.
But now we
Wish to
finally
live
move
in
forward.
more interesting times. Breathe deep and move.
A scout
Excuse me.
just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
We'll definitely take it.
It's not enough, but it's all we have.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Okay, sure. So that's gonna be more people to talk to. But yeah, we'll just meet them there. I'm not going there directly. I think we might actually talk to like all of them briefly, just in case there is something new. And then I might just make a cut, do all of the trading, and then we will talk to Halsin. I think that will be the plan. But first thing first, what did we get? We got money. Money is good. I'll take that. Potion of Featherfall. Okay. Some more money. This is worthless. And this is Wapira's Crown. Crowning Glory. When healing another, the wearer regains 1 to 6 hit points. That's not bad. The thing is, I think Acredon is our main healer. And I think the hat that he's currently, or cap that he's currently wearing, is better actually. And another thing is, he's the only one who can use this, right? He's the only one who has bardic inspiration. So maybe we could give this one to Shadowheart, since she's the only other person in the group that can heal, and she doesn't have a proper helmet yet. I'm not sure how often we will get the bonus here, how often she'll heal anybody, but it's good to keep this in mind. Some extra hit points Yeah, because of this, it might be worth to like heal rather than attack from time to time. But we'll see.
If there's fighting,
It's nice to
Well,
have the
it's on
extra
my
option.
mind and, well,
for anything.
in it.
Don't let that place cast a
Okay,
shadow
how
on
many people do we have here? Oh, this is gonna be a long episode. Okay,
That's
who are
it.
you?
We can head to the city. Don't know about you, but I'm ready to start my life again.
Well, if all the conversations are like this, then it's gonna be fine. She's still up there. You're not leaving?
What's up for discussion?
What a mess. I wonder if the goblins have anything valuable on them.
It's time, everyone.
Watching gods. While I was training children, you were out cutting down an entire goblin camp.
Maybe it won't take that long.
I expected goblins at our gate any moment. Glad to say that you made a prettier sight.
Okay, this is still considered stealing.
You took care of the goblins. Nice work.
I'm glad you came through it alive. We owe you more than we can repay.
With the goblins dead, we might actually make it to Baldur's Gate.
Really? Nothing new?
I'd have put good coin on you running off into the sunset, but you did it. You stopped the goblins. Thank you.
Okay, I wonder if Maul is going to tell us something now.
You do good work. If you can handle more than goblins, might be I'll have use of you in Baldur's Gate.
Really? We could trade. Actually, I
Always
will
a
check
deal
her
to be
trade. I
done,
don't think we have
Even
seen
now.
her goods yet. What do you have? Anything interesting? Magic weapon. I don't think we want to pay 143 for that. What is this? Nothing. Nothing. Poison resistance, dark vision. I might buy a potion of poison resistance actually. I think poison will be pretty common, so may as well get ready for it. Oh, and she has 354 gold, so may as well get it from her. I'm not sure that the other traders in the grove will have enough money.
Whatever comes.
Maybe it's better to sell all of this garbage. 104, so we can keep selling. 48, 20. Almost perfect.
Try not to die up there.
Give me a kiss.
Okay.
Still. I'll kiss you when you've stopped.
Where's the other child that was around? There. No,
Yes.
that's Maul. Ah, come on.
I've got places to be.
This is
I hate
this is
you.
him.
You killed all the goblins, and now we can't practice swords anymore.
Really? Really? Oh, there's also there are all these crates that we can now check.
center of the group, all right? No wandering off.
God, it seems we might actually make it to the city now. Hope the neighbors are a bit more welcoming.
I left my sword in the cave. Don't tell, but I don't want to touch it again.
I'm glad you killed all the goblins. I hope you made them scared.
If there's
You saved us! Just like Baldur.
Who the hell is Baldur? Oh, we definitely need water. I will have to test how those bottles work. If you really can just throw them on the ground and it creates water surface. So that's what we need.
Baldur didn't want us, and those druids sure as hell didn't either. But you risked your life for us.
Okay, so we are almost
We made it
done.
somehow. Now we just need to get to Baldur's Gate.
Expected the tieflings to be a little bit more talkative.
If we get separated or need to break camp fast...
Thought you'd left us to our fate running off like you did. Glad I was wrong.
Okay, so this is the girl that we saved.
One
And her
sorrow
parents, I
ended,
guess.
the next soon to begin.
We didn't die today. Tomorrow, perhaps, but not today. Thanks to you.
Baldur's Gate, we're coming.
Don't let that place cast a shadow on your head forever.
Stay near the center
I
of the
guess
group,
things
all right?
are already better.
Back to worrying about road rations it is. So many mouths to feed, but, well, that's not a bad problem to have. Thank you.
Will I be
Truly.
able to trade with her? No.
We couldn't have held them back on our own. Thank you.
I actually didn't realize how many tieflings were in the grove. I think the druids would be in trouble if they decided to fight them. Hey, that is good. Don't care about the die, I think. Oh well, it's a little bit of gold.
For anything.
Glad to see some goblin blood spilled for a change. Was sick of running from those rats.
I nearly dispatched those goblins myself, but it seems you managed well enough. And why wield a masterwork where a butcher's blade will do? My thanks, truly.
It was you, right? Who took care of the goblins? I knew you were a good one.
Okay, so that's all of the refugees. Which means this whole area is now empty. And yeah, now I think I want to do some trading, so it's gonna take a while, so I might as well do that off camera. And when I'm done, I'll start recording again and we will go down, talk to Halsin. I'm really curious how that conversation will go. Okay, be right back. Okay, so I sold most of the garbage that we had in the inventory. At this point, there are no traders with cash left, so I think I still have a few items that we'll have to sell somewhere else. But for now, it's fine. We should have enough room once again to be able to pick up items for a while. And now it's time to finally talk to Halsin. And we can already see from here that there is some kind of a disagreement between Kaga and Halsin. So I really hope this doesn't turn violent. We are not exactly ready for a fight, but if it happens, I hope that with Halsin hopefully on our side, when he like turns into a bear and tanks some damage for us, it should work. Although I just noticed Kaga has 84 hit points, he has half that, not even. So yeah, this could be interesting. But well, let's see what happens. Okay, it's just them, no one else. Interesting. Oh, is it possible that she is the high priestess of the absolute? Because we killed the ogre, the guardian of the high priestess chambers or something like that, but there was no one there. Is it possible that she is actually the boss? Oh. Let's see.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids.
He's not
Our
gonna
place
like
in the
that.
natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
Really? Really? That's it? No, they can't be. You'll have your hands full with her. She shows great spirit, to put it mildly.
She shows great insolence. But time will humble her. And the Grove still needs her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The Grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt.
Again?
Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
And who the hell is Wrath? Okay, what happens next?
The journey to Moonrise Towers. And all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest, celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.
Why is his hand so shiny?
Banished.
Then banish me.
My head is
When the
Okay, did we get anything? I don't think so. I want to talk to her. Stay. Don't run away. I want to talk to you.
peace. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Okay, let's talk to
You think you saved
all
us?
the other...
You just prolonged the inevitable.
What?
Sooner or later, other outsiders will bring trouble to the Grove.
What is our problem?
We have to let it go.
I know you stopped the goblins, but I can't stop looking over my shoulder. Makes it hard to sleep at night.
What is wrong with you people?
Things are starting to calm down, thanks to you. We can finally get some rest.
These are the druids that were performing the rite, and we couldn't talk to them, so that's why I'm talking to them now. Just in case they have something interesting to say.
We wasted so much time fighting each other. Sylvanus taught us a lesson by letting an outsider save us.
There was someone here. Oh, it's this guy.
I hear the goblin leaders met their ends. Unfortunate for them, but very fortunate for the Grove.
We still need to find the guy who
Free
should
of
give
the
us our
goblins.
reward.
But the grove is changed. Wounded. The days ahead won't be easy. I'm glad we have Halsin to guide us.
Holy crap, this place is depressing.
Do you hear them? The birds. They're beautiful. I've thought of nothing but goblins and tieflings for so long. I stopped listening.
At least some of them are kind of normal, but so many pessimists.
I wasn't sure about you at first. Thought you might be trouble. I was very wrong.
Okay, probably want to talk to Nettie. That's one. And this is the guy that we are supposed to talk to, right?
You done it. You brought Halsin back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanus bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
It was a hell full of blood and ash, yeah, more or less.
To be expected. I'm glad you survived intact. And I promised you a reward, didn't I? Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
Okay, that sounds good. And I think I even know where we are supposed to go. I'm not sure that I read these scrolls. So let's check them out. At least those that we can. And it's not considered stealing. Someone has written Shadow Curse on the page, a number of nodes below. 3 infected but still alive. Malicious component to underlying magic, resists removal, attempts to infect. Faster vengeance ability of curse, just divine origin. Umbral characteristics and vicinity to Shari's temple, such as Goddess herself is responsible.
Where?
Puppets just animal walked across this entry, smashing everything except a few words. Animal scouts sent eastern town villagers, possibly still alive, violent. Okay. What is this? Warning to the Sword Coast. People of the Sword Coast, look around. Okay, I probably should read this whole thing. People of the Sword Coast, look around you. What do you see? A collection of gods fearing humans, elves and dwarves, or an infernal corruption of that divine image? Tieflings wearing their devilish heritage for all to see walk among us as if they didn't owe any existence, as they didn't owe their existence and allegiance to the lords below. These hell-touched people have infiltrated our cities, our organizations, even our families. They can claim to be good all they wish. Would you believe the tiger who looks at you with dripping fangs if he said he ate nothing but vegetables? No, we can see their true nature plain as day. But they are not the only evil infiltrating our world. All around I see Drow, Durgar, and other creatures of the Underdark strive for acceptance. But why should we accept them when their brothers raid our countryside and steal our children? Obviously, I'm not saying they should be cast out. Obviously, I'm not saying we should return these delinquents to the Underdark and drive the Tieflings back to the hells they came from. But be wary of these people, my friends. Be suspicious when you see them, and especially suspicious when you do not. Okay, I'm actually would like to know who wrote that. And this is just a book that we don't really care about. Okay. Nettie. Let's talk to her.
Blessed day. I was worried I'd never see Master Halsin again. You kept your word. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I don't know if I can ever restore Sylvanas' peace to this place. But I'll have the chance. Thanks to you.
Anything? Like reward? Oh, yeah, there is a reward. Nice. Well. That was rather disappointing. But hopefully we get something better. In the library there. Okay. First thing first. Didn't we have more gold? Yes.
I've got a long road ahead.
I think
Don't touch me.
we have some more. Come on.
Excellent choice.
Look at all these books. I still can't like force myself to go through all of it. But I will have to, otherwise like it's gonna be a disaster. It already is. Now, if I understand it correctly, where is the rune? Oh. There, that's the rune. So if we place it here, use it, then all these pedestals should be interactable. And that will take us to our reward. But I just realized we can talk to this dead drow. Probably should have done that earlier, but if I do have Scroll of Speak with the Dead. So I think I'm gonna do it now.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Okay, who are you?
Ned Siranis of the Absolute.
It's interesting that the corpse identifies itself as of the Absolute. Where did you get your tadpole? That's an interesting question.
Silent. It doesn't understand the question.
And that's unfortunate. Any questions? Where did you start following the Absolute?
Moonrise Towers.
Okay.
Initiation.
So we have confirmation about the Moonlight Towers. That's 3, right? How many drow are out there?
Back at camp.
That's it. I don't think he was abducted by mind flayers. He just did this willingly. So let's just ask what happened to you. It's our last question.
Found druids.
And?
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay, well, at least we have the confirmation that they are infecting people in the tower.
Better not be cursed.
Hope we can activate all of them before they deactivate. No good. Well, that's interesting. Hidden vault. Secret societies of the Sword Coast exposed. That might be something we want to check. Harpers, the most well-known of the Sword Coast cabals, perhaps, but certainly not benign in its shrouded doings. My sources claim that those belonging to this mysterious faction abhor power, but if that is so, why do they not expose the revelations of their inquiries for the public good? Why, indeed, because knowledge is power, and the Harpers intend to keep both for themselves. Shadow Druids, weigh the life of a man against that of a sapling oak. Which do you value more highly? Ask a Shadow Druid the selfsame question and be shocked by their answer. This dangerous group utterly disregards intelligent life in favor of the life of plants and insects. Why insects specifically? Their perversion of the natural order leads them to plan and execute plots to dastardly that the mere description of one would leave you glancing sideways at your begonias. The Order of Clart. The least known and accordingly most dangerous of the secret societies I have researched is the Order of the Clart. My sources tell me this shadowy conspiracy of murderers, mutilators, and tyrants regularly meet to plan the demise of any number of innocent citizens of our fair land. What's more, they like it. But what's their goal? Don't think they do it just for the murdering and mutilating itself. I'm pretty sure they have some goal. It'd be nice to get some hints to that. Dark Justicars. I shudder even to inscribe their name upon the purity of this page. I shall leave it at this. They worship Shar, and we have one of the Shar worshippers with us. Is she a Dark Justicar? Okay.
Which way to the
So
nearest
another book
library?
for the collection.
Looking ahead.
I was actually quite curious. I wonder if we at some point meet some of them. Probably split this. You'll get one. You'll get one. We can probably sell these potions because we have. First, we have the spell, and we already have like 5 of those potions. I'll probably keep like 2 or 3 just in case. But I don't think we need more. Draw poison. Antidote. Wyvern toxin. Go to your active weapon. That's pretty decent poison. And another poison resistance potion. Okay, we will definitely need those at some point. Animal friendship and hold person. I'm not sure.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
About the, where is it? Animal friendship? Can we learn it? No.
Still alive?
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a spell a wizard could learn. Before we check whatever this is,
Don't waste a step.
is there anything on the other side? Oh, there is actually something. Robe of Summer grants resistance to cold, and it's just clothing, so it's like a robe. This could be something for Gale.
Lovely day
I
there.
don't think.
For now.
Yeah, he is anything better than simple robes. Resistance to cold damage. It looks cool. But how useful is it gonna be? Thinking how often did we encounter cold damage, but so far it was like poison, fire, and then just basic physical damage. I don't think that we have seen any monster using cold, but at some point it will definitely happen.
No time to rest.
Okay, now what the hell is this? Sorrow, a rare glaive? Really? What am I supposed to do with the glaive? It's a +1 glaive with a sorrowful lash, and that is pulls the creature 3 meters closer to you. And I guess this is on hit, right? So are there any limitations how often per turn? So it doesn't have charges or anything. So it's 1d10 plus 5 to 8 damage. That's not bad. That's actually a lot of damage. The problem is we don't have anyone who'd be able to use this. And I'm not planning to make any changes to the party.
Can't afford to stay idle. What do we have here? This is the weapon mentioned in the notebook. Supposed to be cursed.
I'm not sure which notebook she's talking about. It's supposed to be cursed? What do you mean cursed? I don't like that. Oh well, since we don't want to use it, I don't think it really matters.
Need to find a way forward.
And because there is nothing like identifying items in Baldur's Gate, I don't think there is any curse on it. Would the game tell us? Although it could be that the positive effects are visible right away, and if there is any curse, then you would have to first equip it and then you'd get cursed. But that doesn't make sense, because if you have cursed items, there should be a way to find out before you equip them if you play smart. So some kind of identify that allows you to find out. I don't know. So I actually don't think it's cursed, like real curse that would like harm you in some way if you equip the item.
It might have been better if he'd stayed away. Don't
Okay.
say that. Come now. He took in those strays and then he just
Let's get out of here.
He went to make sure those strays
And it's finally time to take a long rest. Go to camp and see what happens. Well, not much. I expected the camp to be full of the refugees. Let's see.
May the darkness protect you.
Okay, let's start from the top. That artifact seemed to be protecting us. Do you still have it?
Quite the understatement, but yes, I have it. And I'll guard it with my life.
curious that you just happen to have an item that can protect us. How did you come by it? I still don't think she's going to talk.
I was part of a group sent
maybe
by
she
my
will.
cloister. We were to take the artifact from the Githyanki and bring it to Baldur's Gate, no matter the cost.
Oh,
Though
that's
it turned
new.
out the cost was very steep. I was the only one of the group to survive. I took the artifact and fled, only to be ensnared by mind flayers before I could finish the mission. That's all I know. That's all I need to know.
So it originally belonged to the Githyanki. That's interesting. I think she's gonna like this question the most. This option the most. We want to build up the trust, so I think that's the option I'll go with. Admirable conviction, though I think I'd prefer to know what I was getting myself into.
That's not a luxury open to many people, us included. I have my faith to turn to instead. You should find something of your own.
How can you go to all this trouble and not understand why?
I told you already. I surrendered my memories for the sake of the mission. Shah's secrets must be protected. Duty demands it. Once I fulfill my mission, I can have my memories restored.
Okay, what else do we have? I want to talk about all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Yeah, what options do we have? What do you think about what happened to the Druid Grove?
I suppose some would commend our actions. Goblins would have razed that whole place to nothing if it weren't for us. No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with.
And once again, for like the third time, how am I holding up in your estimations?
Does it even need to be asked? We're beyond me merely liking you. I think I'm a different person, owing to you.
Okay. Yeah, I think we at this point could go with this option. But I don't think that YouTube would like it. So if we say that we want to know her more,
You
what's going to
already know
happen?
my biggest secrets. What more can you ask?
What drew you to Shard worship? That's actually an interesting question.
She took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive. She's my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me, loves me. Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell.
Okay. Tell me something about yourself besides Shard, besides tadpoles.
What, besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant?
That's exactly it. Anything else you'd care to share?
No, I can't.
Yeah, she doesn't
Quite
remember
literally,
anything.
I mean. With my memories suppressed, I can't betray Shah's secrets. But I can't remember much of myself either. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored.
You had your memory suppressed. That seems extreme.
Of course. It
I
is
think
an
at
act
this
of
point we are
faith,
kind of
not to
talking
be
in
undertaken
circles.
lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed.
Okay, and the last option, I think I'll leave. I don't want to risk it. Now, Gale.
What's on your mind?
What do you make of having a vampire in our camp? That's an interesting question.
We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
He doesn't mind? Interesting. I think I have magical artifact you'll be interested in. Let's
Your
see.
enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item.
Okay, so we can't like force feed him magic
Not
items.
too much longer.
That was a short conversation. Now let's talk to Astarion next. First the people that are in the party all the time, and then we will talk to the rest.
Yes?
What do you think is waiting for us at Moonrise Towers?
Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers, if we can convince the right people to talk.
Okay, how does someone become a vampire
It's simple.
exactly? Let's
Just
see if
find
he
a
opens
vampire
up a
that will
little
drink
bit.
your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free and a true vampire.
Would it be possible for us to bite him and become a vampire? Is that an option in the game?
People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen.
If that was an option, I'd actually go for it. Okay, tell me about your history.
Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family.
Tsar family, that's a name that we should probably remember.
I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
Actually, not sure that's true. I think it's only just the distance from them. And if they live in Baldur's Gate and we come closer, he may fall under their control again, which could be dangerous. I wonder if like his storyline is to actually either like defeat that family or somehow get out of their control. Interesting.
I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
I need to know how we'll feed you in the future.
No innocence. You have my word. Only villains that we need to kill anyway. After all, you know what I am now. I can fight with all my weapons. Teeth included. And if I happen to drain the occasional bandit during a fight, what's the harm? They're just as dead.
Okay, now the question is, do we have to do it from time to time? Yeah, sounds good.
I I'm starting to feel a little peckish already.
Now, this guy. Last time we talked to him, he said something about doing research about the tadpole, that he might be able to help. And now when we found out that Halsin can't remove the tadpole,
My friend!
let's see if this guy can help. Has your research turned up anything that might help with this parasite problem?
Not yet, I'm afraid. But my expectations are very, very high.
Yeah, that was short.
Well met.
I expected a lot more talking in the camp so far. Yeah, not much. There's no one here. I guess we can take a long rest. Yes.
You're handsome.
Oh, that's what I expected. Okay.
No, an owlbear.
Well,
Toddlers are easier to
round
please
2.
than you lot.
So who really wants to talk to us? Astaria.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
Really? Saving lives is awful?
We killed some goblins to save some tieflings. The tally of lives didn't change much. But what do I get for all my hard work? A pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
Take his bottle and try the wine. Let's see.
It's a heavy, rich red, dry and sharp.
See what I mean? Awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask?
What's your idea of a little fun?
By the hells. Sex, my dear. A night of passion. Not with you, just to be clear. I mean, can you imagine? Ugh, no. Anyway, don't let me keep you. I'm sure you have someone else to sniff around.
Well, where is Zevlor? There. He's not willing to talk at all? Really? Is that it? Is it just like a celebration, but no one is willing to talk? They're here like just like a background noise?
Remember what happened last time?
I was 8, and you
What?
magicked up a kitten. How was I supposed to know it was made of
Oh.
fire?
Patience. Have you no respect?
Oh, it does work.
For
What the hell?
showmanship.
Having performance issues, Roland.
Hush you. And behold.
Is that it?
I'll have you know, he can also make them blue.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
I need to dance! No, I need to lie down.
Okay, back to Zevlor.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
And now probably the most interesting character. Let's talk to Maul.
Hey, you! Can you keep a secret?
Sure.
Just between you and me, I nicked some wine. When the barrel's tapped out, I'll be there to save the night. For a price, of course.
That's my girl.
I'm not sure if I even want to talk to anyone else, honestly.
Roland can finally have his own sock drawer. Folded, color coordinated, even
Thank you.
For what?
I'm glad you sought me out. Amidst all this merriment, I wasn't sure we'd have a chance to speak this evening. I was hoping you'd spare me a moment. There was something rather magical I wished to show you.
I like the sound of magical. Really? Well, let's see what happens.
Lesson. And trust me when I say few have experienced the pleasure I offer to teach. However, it's something best experienced in more intimate surrounds. Once the revelry is ended and the stillness of the night has been restored. For now, please enjoy the celebration.
Is he
When it is
really
done,
offering what it sounds like? Because I don't think I'm interested, and I'm not sure now if I agree to something. We also have Halsin here. What about you, buddy? What do you have
Go
to say?
on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
There are other things we could do besides talking. No, we don't want to do that. Okay,
Go on,
fine.
enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Okay, so I have a feeling that no matter who we talk to, you won't really learn anything new, and it's just about if we agree to have sex with them.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. I saw you with Gale. You two looked cozy.
Really?
Far be it from me to judge. Blood must still be running a little hot after everything.
Did I agree to something?
Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Me?
Your words, not mine. But not what I mean. I mean, desperate people. Like those refugees. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Are you worried Sharp won't approve?
Something like that. I was taught to reject anything that distracted from Shah. But there'll be time for penance later. Share a bottle with me?
Sure.
I won't keep you long. I gather you've already made plans with someone for your evening.
Really? Everybody, literally everyone in the camp. Maybe those plans could change for the right person.
Shadowheart says nothing, but the glimmer of interest in her eyes is unmistakable.
I don't suppose you'd consider some sort of... Really? Holy crap. I have to ask.
Not tonight.
Not tonight, so there is an option for later? I'll find you later once the camp's
Let's
asleep.
not keep me waiting. I'd prefer not to entertain myself.
What the hell? Can we just all go to sleep? I don't think I want to talk to anyone else.
The buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. Your hand was sought by several, but there is only one night ahead. Whose company will you seek? At least for tonight.
Go to bed alone. I'm gonna piss them off both.
By memories of your recent triumphs.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
I suppose it was too much to hope we were going to be cured here and now. To Moonrise, then.
What's so dangerous about it?
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
Excuse me. What do you suggest?
You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars. I must see for myself.
Aridin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
Okay, so you're telling me that Underdark, with those 100+ hit points Minotaurs, is actually safer than go on the surface. Lovely. I found a hidden entrance in the Temple of Selûne. The way is clear.
Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aridin. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
What about the grove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Fencka of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
Really?
Precisely. Who indeed? You do not know, and neither do any of the others. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oak Father's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Fencka. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence. Indeed.
Okay, fine.
We've quite
Let's
the
get
journey
going.
ahead of us.
Okay, let me check the journal. What are we looking at now? Embrace your potential. So that's the parasite. Discover the artifact secrets. Yeah, that's Shadowheart. Why is this not completed? What the hell? Night Song. Okay, so that's ahead. Destroy the ancient tome. Evil is inscribed in the page of this book, but all evil has weakness. There must be a way to destroy it. So that's the book that we have. Okay. Where do we go from here? We still have the phasing Spider Queen. Thinking if there is anything else. Not really. Just the other side of the village. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, Shadowheart wants to talk. I hope it's not about last night.
All these telltale signs of dark justiciars that we've been seeing. I'm having a hard time believing they're a coincidence.
It could be nothing all the same. Ones like these must have seen all sorts throughout the years.
Still, there may be more to it. I need to keep alert, in case that suspicion amounts to anything.
Coincidence is more common than destiny in my experience. Don't get your hopes up.
Still, there may be more to it. I need to keep alert, in case that suspicion amounts to anything.
Really? And she still wants to talk? What the hell?
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important.
What is it?
I could have died in that pod, back on the Nautiloid. You could have died, spending precious moments trying to free me, but you did it anyway. I owe you my life. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me, at least from what I can remember.
I've been asking about you the whole time.
As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished
And
to
now
serve
she just
her as a dark justiciar.
starts talking.
There's scarcely a
out
greater
of
way
nowhere.
to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a dark justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
Interesting. Do you think she'll ever relent and make you a dark justiciar? No, I don't understand. Why be so secret about such an ambition?
Dark justiciars are hated by many,
Justiciars, that's how to
judged to be
pronounce it.
ruthless fanatics. Even the few who would accept a follower of Lady Shah would likely balk at a justiciar in their midst. But there's a simpler answer to your question. I simply forgot about the desire I had until I saw some things that reminded me. Now, I can't get it out of my mind.
Do you think she'll ever relent? Yep.
I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate. Hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. It's an illusion, a distraction. But for this, I hope my time will yet come.
Thank you for sharing. Okay. And now I think we can finally leave. I'm just thinking if there is something more that we wanted to do here. I don't think so.
Not a
We
chance
can't
I'll
go
fit in there.
there. I just don't know why the quest is unfinished. I think it might still be bugged. Because before the full release, the mall quest was bugged. Who the hell is this? I'm pretty sure we have visited mall here, right? Who the hell is...
Peace is returning to the grove. We have you to thank for that.
Why is he here? Thieves' stash.
Worthless junk.
Who the hell are you? Is he gonna leave? Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I'm an idiot. I didn't want bardic inspiration. I wanted to perform something. Doesn't really matter. Now I want to check the chest.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Whoops.
You're being watched.
Whoops. There's nothing there.
Let's get going. How much farther can I go? Carefully now. Moving ahead. Seems like a good
I'm
moment.
gonna talk to him again. This is weird. He knows something.
Peace is returning to the grove.
Oh. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this place. It just feels it's bugged. Now, where is the closest waypoint? We have to go out, and then we can teleport it to the village. I want to check at least a little bit. Just in case Kaga tells something
Peace.
new. Oh. I'm pretty sure that next time we come back, Francesca, or whatever the name is of the new leader, is going to be dead, and Kaga is going to be working on the ritual again.
Let's see what this does.
Now, Blighted Village, that's what we want. Okay, I think I explored all of this and looted everything. But I didn't go past the gate. Yep. So I think I can explore all of this off camera. There's some things that we probably want to check. He'll check what's inside the house.
As you approach, a guttural scream and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door.
Oh.
Then, a low moan. Someone, or something, is having a bit of fun.
What? Hello? Anybody there?
Go away!
Nope.
Leave it. Whoever's inside doesn't want an audience, and I don't want to fight.
I want to know. What the hell is going on? Really? I know that I said that whenever we have a bardic option, I will go with it. I'm not sure that I want to do it in this case. Okay, fine, let's do it. What's the bonus? Pretty decent. 28, holy crap.
Tell of my rutting, my virility.
Don't want this puny rutting written down.
Puny? I am strong. I am virile. I am
Enough! Oh, a moment ruined. Passion squished like slow goats underfoot. Oh, we leave.
Okay, that was interesting. Is there anything here that we want to pick up right away? And they were just fucking on top of this mangled corpse. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Roaring Thunder, that's useful. And what the hell is this? Arrow of Transposition. Oh, that is very useful. Teleported wherever you fire this arrow. Okay. We'll definitely need that at some point. I'm going to check the rest in between episodes. I don't think there'll be anything more than just maybe some food. And that's always a sign that something is about to happen when the game saves by itself. This is also a sign that, holy, what the hell happened here? What is that? Survival check. Why only one survival check? Please don't fail.
That might
Good.
be worth a
Good,
look.
good, 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 good. It really feels like they wanted to have survival checks in the game and couldn't find a way how to make them useful, so that they created these dirt mounds with hidden loot just to have a reason for survival to be in game. You should probably sneak. And Gale wants to talk. And I have a feeling he's gonna need to eat something.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
So what do we have? At this point we should have some more options. Is that all that we have? Pretty sure we have more. This is something that we need. I don't think we'll ever have anyone who'd be able to use this. Okay, you can eat a helmet.
Thank you. It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
What? What's happening?
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Is he okay?
Charmed, I'm sure.
I hope he won't need more and more every time, because that would become a problem very quickly. Also, it seems like he doesn't want just anything. Like, we have this Fate Breaker. Why didn't we have the option to give him that, or this great axe? Like, do we have to equip those items? I'm pretty sure I didn't have the helmet equipped. Yeah, no one... There was no reason to equip it. So why does it choose only certain items? Confused.
What do we have here?
And what happened here? Why?
Time to press ahead.
Oh, everybody's moving. Okay, okay. So that for some reason we are not moving as a group. I can see there is a hyena. Bloated hyena. I think I know what we are doing next time. I don't think I want to find them today. Holy crap, that's a lot of gnolls. Probably don't want to go anywhere near them. Is there... Oh, there should be a way how to attack them from above. Well, next time you'll be back to fighting. There's a lot to explore around here. I prefer areas like this when it's like open outside fighting like gnolls, hyenas. I like that a lot more than going through the temple. So I'm kind of looking forward to this. Let's move away before we get spotted by those hyenas. And yeah, we'll try to figure out what actually happened here. Why there is blood everywhere, like literally everywhere. But that's gonna be next time. We are done with this episode. So even though it was a lot of talking, I think it progressed some quests quite nicely. So I think you still like. I hope that you still liked it, and I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. Until then, have a good time. Bye bye.